Yes, dear students, let's continue the Mauryan Empire with the establishment of the Mauryan Empire. So, who was established the Mauryan Empire? So, Chandragupta Maurya, what you are seeing in the images is the statue of Chandragupta Maurya. So, Chandragupta Maurya was established the Mauryan Empire in the year of 321 BC by defeating the Dhanananda. So, by defeating the Dhanananda, Chandragupta Maurya established the Mauryan dynasty with the help of the Chanakya. So, Chanakya is also called a Vishnugupta and even Kautilya. So, when the Chandragupta Maurya started the Mauryan dynasty in the year of 321 BC, he unified all the small kingdoms of India into a single large empire. So, by unifying all the small kingdoms of India in a single large empire, so the Mauryan Empire was extended. The Mauryan Empire was extended from Assam in the east to Afghanistan in the west, and Himalayas in the north to Deccan Plateau in the south. So, for this large empire, Pataliputra was the capital of Mauryan Empire. So, next, conquest of the Chandragupta Maurya. So, how he was conquest all the small kingdoms into the large empire. After the death of the Alexander in the 323 BC, his generals, what Alexander was appointed the generals. So Alexander generals divided among themselves by 316 BC. So when the generals were divided the Alexander Empire among themselves in the 316 BC, Chandragupta defeated all these territories and added them into the Mauryan Empire. So, in the year of 305 BC, the Seleucus Nicator, he was the Greek governor appointed by the Alexander. So, in the year of 305, the Chandragupta Maurya defeated, I mean, defeated the Seleucus Nicator, and the war was ended with the peace treaty. So now the Seleucus Nicator handed over the areas west of the Indus, including the Baluchistan and Afghanistan, to Chandragupta. So when he was Seleucus Nicator handed over the areas of Indus, west of the Indus, including the Baluchistan and Afghanistan, he handed over his daughters Helena in marriage. So now Chandragupta Maurya moved towards the south, conquered the east coast, and his empire extended from Assam in the east to Afghanistan in the west, and Himalayas in the north to Deccan Plateau in the south. So during the time of Alexander, Chandragupta met Chanakya, and so Chanakya helped the Chandragupta Maurya to start or establish the Mauryan dynasty. And finally, the Chandragupta Maurya in the year of 298 BC renounced his rule and handing over the large empire to his son Bindusara. So now let's see the Bindusara. So the Bindusara was the son of Chandragupta Maurya. He was ruled from 298 BC to 273 BC. So Bindusara is extended the Mauryan Empire up to Mysore, and even he managed the retain the territories inherited from the Chandragupta Maurya. And he said had to maintain the friendly diplomatic relation with the Greek, Egypt, and Syria. And he also successfully suppressed the revolt of Taxila. And so Bindusara was ruled for about 25 years and died in the year of 273 BC. After the death of the Bindusara, Ashoka the Great was ascended the throne. So now let's see the Ashoka. So Ashoka the Great, he was ruled from 268 BC to 232 BC. Ashoka the Great, he was the third ruler of the Mauryan Empire, and he was the greatest emperor of India who ruled over the almost Indian subcontinent. So Ashoka was born in the year of 304 BC, and Ashoka was a energetic, strong and fearless military leader. At the very young age, Ashoka was successfully curbing the revolts in Avanti, Ujjain and Taxila. So by defeating this, Ashoka was extended his kingdom. So Ashoka was ascended the throne in the year of 272 BC, but Ashoka had to wait for 4 years for his official coronation. So the official coronation happened in the year of 268 BC. So during the first 10 years in his rule, Ashoka was constantly expanding the Mauryan Empire across the Indian subcontinent. So from where to where it is extended? Ashoka was extended Mauryan Empire, present day Iran and Afghanistan in the east. Iran and Afghanistan in the west, Bangladesh and Myanmar in the east. And Ashoka assumed the titles of Devanampriya. Devanampriya means beloved of gods. And Priyadarshi. Priyadarshi means the good looking or handsome one. So in the next class, let us discuss about the Mauryan administration.